Hey everybody, it's me. Just wanted to let everyone know that I really appreciate all the well wishing and how everyone's come together to make me feel good about all this nonsense. It means a lot to me. I know you guys probably aren't going to hear from me again for a little while. Surgery's a few hours away. Pablo's coming in 15 minutes, so I should probably finish getting ready. But yeah, so everybody's been fantastic. Really glad to be your friend. Hopefully, when this is all done, maybe in a couple months, we can get together and do friend shit together again. So yeah, thanks everybody. You're the best.
One take. Let's do this. Hello, everybody. It's been a little over a year since the original video in this format. I have a new voice. Yay! So, a little bit of information. So, as you know, probably, if you're watching this, last year I went to Yesan in Korea with Adrian, who is off screen.
Hi.
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 To have my voice altered permanently to sound, well, like this. But yeah, so they knocked me out. They stuck cameras and tiny knives and did a surgery on my vocal folds. Skeletonized it, sewed it tight so that everything was tighter and shorter to raise the register of my voice. And I remember when I woke up from that, when I actually woke up from it, I'm not giving an account of the times when I was not conscious but still somehow awake. You can ask Adrian about that. Yeah, that first hour after waking up, after getting this done, was probably one of the longest hours of my life. I was incredibly thirsty, and I was not allowed to have water for the first hour. So I just had to sit there, unable to speak, watching a clock for an hour. It was incredibly miserable. After they started giving me food and water, my mood improved pretty dramatically, I think. Went home that night to the hotel and, slept it off. The next day, we didn't do anything, right?
Nothing. It was mostly just making
watching
sure
TV
you
and
resting and recuperating
and being zonked in bed. The day after that was perhaps the most traumatizing, mentally, portion of the visit, where they stabbed me straight through the front of the throat, right here, with a needle to do Botox. And that was awful. That was terrible. So yeah, after that we got on a plane home, and I could not speak for 2 months, which I mostly followed. After the first month or so, I kept sneaking single sentences into my day when I was in the shower and it was nice and damp. But for the most part, I followed Doc's orders and didn't say anything for 2 months.
I thought it was 3.
It was 3?
Yeah.
Guess it was 3. 3 months. That was probably some of the hardest months I've ever lived. Wasn't quite bad as combat school. Trying to decide which was worse, that or boot camp. After those months of silence were over and the doc's orders to do total vocal rest were lifted, I had a voice again, and it was more or less this one, right? Yeah. Well, it's taken a while to get used to it. I had to relearn how to talk, basically. So, in the past, I always used to hate my voice. Both, as everybody does when they hear it recorded, but I didn't even like hearing it, in my own head, as it came out of my mouth. I didn't really care for it. Now, however, I really like the higher register. As I get used to more feminine speech patterns, those are becoming, well, not becoming, they are definitely not uncomfortable, which is a new experience. Imagine just not ever being comfortable with your voice. That's great. Now I am. So we're on the right track. Things are good. I'm very pleased with the outcome. I can even sing girl parts in songs now, and I never really knew how much that would mean to me. And now the part of the video for you. I know sometimes it can be hard to be my friend, that I seem unresponsive or distant, but if you're watching this video, there's a pretty good chance that you've been one of those people that have been like loving and supportive, and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. It really has meant a lot to me that everybody's been so accommodating and nice about this. I put a line here, it actually says, read from the script. So I will read from the script. Okay, yeah. Now that makes sense. It means loads to me that you've all stood by me, metaphorically, from way over there. Thank you so much. I guess that's about it. I hope we can continue to enjoy my new voice together for many more years. I love you all, and I hope something good happens to you today. Peace.